Greetings and salutations, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Evil Genius. You may notice a few things. First off, no loading screen. I figure at this point we've seen pretty much most of the loading screen tips. There's no reason for us to do that. And thing number two you'll notice, we're paused. It's because I want to show you a few things before we get to the action. And number three, you can see how all the loot is kind of being displayed out here around the side. But one piece of loot is missing. The Iceman seems to have disappeared from my stash. I looked over the last video and it should be here. It was there when everything was being moved, so it should be here. So somehow it glitched out. I did some research on the interwebs, and that apparently happens every now and then. Unfortunate. At least it wasn't the totem pole, because I could go into the data, hack some stuff together, and I can do the quest a second time, the mission a second time. Not too big of a deal. A bit of a pain in the butt, but apparently the totem pole can't be built. They can't be put together on the second island, so if you lose the totem pole, you're kind of SOL. But other than that, not too bad. Number two, if you look down here, there's some white over here. The reason for that is, in between the videos, I, as I said, started setting up the blueprints for my new lair, just so that way I have an idea of how I want it to be, and made sure rooms have all the stuff they need. There's still some unused space, but there's still a whole bunch of things that I'm going to be getting, so I have room to expand. Not a big deal. So let's go for a tour of the base. That's the other reason I have it all paused. So we have our camouflage door leading into a barracks. It has a whole bunch of lockers, a whole bunch of beds, and a bunch of workout machines. I didn't go for the Z pattern, like zigzag pattern this time, just so that way operations are a bit smoother. But it shouldn't be too bad, because they still, like any agents who try and get in, are still going to have to go through all my people. After that is the staff room. So once again, another room that is completely innocuous. From the staff room, I have a couple of corridors. Leftwards takes me to the archives, where I have some tables, video thingy, and the bookshelves, and a couple of brainwashing machines, or whatever they're called. Not brainwashers, brainiac machines. These are all hidden behind an extra door, so at least if they just come in, there's less likely for them to draw heat. Or at least have a chance to catch them before they do. Here I got my mess hall, got some, got a regular thing, got a mixer, or maybe the other way around, and a salad bar, which we didn't have last time. Here we have a couple of just extra rooms that don't have anything but waste time for the agents, and I've set them to level 4, so they will be guarded. Exciting. And you have cameras and speakers and so forth. Over here, I have 5 disguised holding cells, which I'm going to primarily use for holding the secret agents. And I have motion sensors setting up wind traps that will hopefully catch them under these gas traps. I have these little no crud. What did I do? I think it goes there. Yeah. So I have these Prometheus Revenge. I think they are. Yeah, Prometheus Revenge traps as a kind of a delay, just so that way these don't come down while the guy is still outside. I haven't actually tested to see if that works, so we'll find out together. Let's see, what other excitement. Okay, so then deeper into the actual base itself, a few more doors, so I am trying to keep agents in this area as much as possible so they don't go any deeper than that. Next is the infirmary. with the X-ray machine, the new examination chair, and a couple of those thingies. Storeroom over here. I don't have a door because I'm planning on putting the briefcase rack over here once I have filled this up with money. I guess I could put a door in the meantime. Yeah, sure, let's put a door in here. In fact, let's put a door just outside. There we go. Here's my control room. Big screen on each side. 6 control panels. And 1 double just in case I need it for research. I don't think I do, but better safe than sorry. A couple of disguised rifle cabinets just over here, so if I need to get guns, I can get them quickly, and I have the disguised ones here, but not any of the undisguised ones. Hopefully I'll get disguised versions of the handgun and heavy rifle cabinets. Here I have 3 death cubicles and a freezer, so they can just die and fall into the freezer, and I don't have to worry about them. Here's a bigger freezer with actual freezer racks. So here is my main armory area. So here's my security desk and my interrogation chair, and like I said, the handgun and heavy rifle rack. Continuing on, my ridiculous power plant of ridiculousness. All nuclear power and a couple of heavy capacitors. Here is my military minion training room with 2 of every type of thing. In scientist training room, 2 of everything. Social training room, 2 of everything. And then some extra salad bars and brainiac machines so that people who are hanging out in the back area don't have to come always to the front area in order to recharge their stats to completion. I should probably put an extra barracks in this area as well. I have a few corridors going into the center cavern. For now that won't do anything, but it will be useful later. What room is this? I don't remember what room. Oh, another strong room, which I will probably be using for treasures if need be, or just as a backup. Here is my inner sanctum, my research lab with the 3 new research thingies, which we will check out later, and my Uber trap. So we have a camouflage door. Don't really need a camouflage door here, but I figure by piquing interest. Well, okay, I need to have 2 doors here. I decided to go with the camouflage door and a regular door instead of no door and like 2 regular doors. Whatever. It is triggered by this little room over here, which I will be putting a freak in here and letting him trigger it so that it keeps the trigger for the traps away from the agents. And then what will happen is this will trigger these 2 wind things to push them into here. Then those 2 wind things will trigger these 4 sets of winds, which will just spin the guy around a few times. Then that will send it over to this set of delay Prometheus revenge traps, and then finally cap it off with nerve gas cages coming down and zapping the intelligence of everything. Ideally, this should result in a whole bunch of non-dead agents kind of infinitely trapped in here, getting hit by lots and lots of traps and giving me lots and lots of money. Will it work? Who knows? But I will be hopeful. Let's see. I need to set these to 2 for now, just so that they can be built. But once I do, I'm going to set them to 3 so that my guys don't come in here and try and help any of these people out. I know that for the most part, I'm probably going to end up with most agents coming up to the front area, but ideally, hopefully, some will get caught in here, and slowly, more and more will enter this area, and less in the other area. Will it work? I have no idea. So, on that note, let's start things up. Actually, before we start things up, let's actually tell it to start building some of the important stuff, like the main entrance. Like, we're going to do this kind of in waves. So first, that room, this room. Actually, we need to first, most importantly, get to the barracks. So got this, got that. A lot of these corridors are ridiculously huge. Okay, I think here. Well, that stuff's not important yet. Continuing on, I think. Yep, there and there. Okay. In addition, yep. So I have, as you may remember, I had a lot of money on the first island, and I only have 800,000 now. That's because that's how much they can fit right now. We're just going to leave it at this point. Let them think that's how much money I have. And once we have access to my strong room, which I probably should then also try and do, we'll be much better off. Okay, so first, actually, you know what, let's just leave those for now. First things first, let's get these rooms built. Oh, we got one too. Sure, you know what, let's have the strong room, 2 rooms I want built ASAP, so that way I can get access to my money faster. So what should happen, what should be happening right now is I have guys coming in from both sides. Yep, and I have a whole bunch of loot items here. And I probably have some loot items here. Oh, here's where I have a briefcase full of money. I may at some point create a second entrance that is closer to this depot, but at this point, odds are no. Maybe somewhere along this area, just to save a bit of time. But for security's sake, at this point, I'd rather it be the way it is. Let's see, I have the matron here, I got Montezuma here. How's Montezuma doing? He needs a lot more XP. I think matron is good, yep. So guys getting money so they can start breaking stuff. So for now, until that first building is, the first room is built, most of these guys are just going to hang out here and admire my awesome loot. Which is okay. That means they can also protect the loot. The main thing is I want to get as much of this... I want to be able to get my loot into the base before agents start showing up. Which they will not be waiting that long. They'll wait a bit, but not very long. And of course, until my base is ready, I can't really do very much about them because I can't even use my cameras and loudspeakers. And as you can see, I only have a maximum of 10 power, so really I won't be able to do very much at all until this room is built. It's gonna be pretty seat of the pants until then. Exciting, eh? Hey, what better way to start off 2012? That's right. This is right up at the beginning of the new year. New year, new island. What are you holding? Are you trying to get in there? Probably the vaults. Because if it was the painting, he could just do it.
Backup power drained. All power-consuming objects offline.
Yeah. That's pretty much because I have these doors now. Or one door. Okay, so we got the two entrances. And this guy is going to...
Check objective screen for new goals.
Okay, so Road to Doomsday. I believe I read this in the last video. However, defeat Mariana Mamba. Careful observation of Mariana Mamba has revealed how much she relies on her looks to achieve her goals. If we strap her to an infirmary chair, our scientists can administer some treatment that will nullify her main weapon for good. So we now have a plan for getting rid of Mariana Mamba. Yay. Sorry. So, once we have our infirmary up and running, but again, we still need to have power first, so not high priority just yet, we can try capturing her and going from there. Let's see, you're taking your money. See, yeah, at this point I'm a little bottlenecked because I can't do very much until pretty much this corridor opens up. I mean, okay, what's going to happen is someone's going to build this door while the other guys while I have a few guys working on this barracks. Then they're going to work on this corridor while people are bringing in all these items. And then the staff room. Then this corridor, and people will start bringing in all these doors. Like, I probably made these corridors too long for single objects. I should have probably split them up, but whatever. It was easier for design. And then that will go all the way out to here eventually, and then they can start doing this stuff. It'll take a while. The key is first getting the barracks up and running. Oh, here comes the guy with the door. That has no power. What's going on with this guy? Still taking the monies. Let's do a quick run around the island, make sure there are no agents. So far, so good. Is that enough? Probably not. Oh, this guy also has dynamite. Yep, so that's what this button does, by the way. Who's assigned to this task? And then back to the task. Excitement. 98 minions. Capacity currently 65. I'm gonna bring this down to about like 10. I can bring these up a bit. It's 10, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, or should, let's see, 10, 18, plus 12, 30, yeah, so 30, 40, 30, 60, 90, 100. That's not too bad. Except we don't really need that many mercs, so let's do that. That should be okay for now. Because honestly, I don't really need 20 workers. The only thing workers can do that the others can't is build rooms, and 10 guys can do that, especially since, you know, they come in as needed for free pretty quickly. Okay, so let's see. You. So this guy is working on that corridor. So yeah, pretty much the biggest bottleneck at this point is just the fact that the money is so far away from everything. But there's really no a perfect solution to it because, well, first off, the money is automatically put there, which is sort of in between the two depots, because they don't know which depot they're going to need to go to. And then I can't really guarantee which door I need. I mean, I suppose I could have made like the entrances sort of in the middle and then build out in both directions, but that doesn't seem that much better than what I have right now anyway. I think I like my current design of one main direction and that's it. It just means things will start out a bit slowly. Once we have the power room up and running, then we can start prioritizing other rooms. We'll probably want a couple of cells built, just so that way we can capture any agents. Probably want some gun racks, so we can get them from range. And then we'll want all the different stat items like archives and infirmary and mess hall. Oh, and of course we'll want the laboratory so we can start researching new things. Now that we have all of the research items, it is worthwhile. Let's see, so the 3 new research things are... So there's the greenhouse, the AI supercomputer, and the environment chamber. And of course, all 3 of them can be used as torture devices, so we will try that out when we can. Okay, actually, in the meantime, now the barracks is there and people are going to start chilling out in the barracks. Oh crap, it's already... They're already agents and they're already causing trouble. So let's start moving these items into the barracks. Let's put one there.
Not all object hotspots are accessible.
So let's get the Uberloots in first, because those are more important.
Caution, this object has limited access.
Not efficient at all, but whatever. It's necessary.
Caution, not all object hotspots are accessible.
When we have access to the staff room, we'll be able to move things in a bit more cleanly. some money. Good. Let's move you next.
Warning. Placing this object here renders another object inaccessible. Warning. An existing object has become inaccessible.
Yay, capacity 100 again. Probably don't even need all of those lockers.
Object will be moved shortly.
Let's find out. I got people freaking out.
Warning. Placing this object here renders another object inaccessible.
Are we still at 100? Yes, we are. We'll go with this one. Yep. Okay, well that's good. That gives me a bit more space to bring loot in.
Caution. This object has limited access.
Oh, I got another guy.
Weaken tag issued.
Oh, you'll notice that a lot of my paths are, my corridors are 3 wide now, because I figure I can then just put the loot in the corridors and people will get stat boosts as they walk by. Easy peasy. Nope, good, I can start moving things into here now.
Object will be moved shortly. Caution. Cannot accommodate this many minions. Caution. Not all object hotspots are accessible. Caution. This object has limited access. Object move order confirmed.
Make sure I'm doing it on the other side. Okay, we are doing well so far.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening. Warning. An existing object has become inaccessible.
Don't care.
Caution. Not all object hotspots are accessible.
Ugh, there are tourists now too.
Weaken tag issued.
Just keep them busy. The less they see, the less trouble I will have. hasn't actually seen the body bag yet. Let's move the body bag away. Let's put it in here for now. Oops, wrong button. Now that all those other things are gone. Also, let's put you somewhere safer. Like here.
I think here.
Who's working on this? You are. Oh, there's 3 of you. Good. Let's move you out of the way, because you are in the way.
Caution! This object has limited access.
So much bottlenecking. But that's okay. So now you can see how big this corridor object is. Yep, it's pretty large. You know what? I will... No, I won't have those yet. Are you the final guy? Nope. Who else? Ah, you are trying to reach the dynamite.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
And boom goes the dynamite. So they're going to start building the traps, even though I don't really want them to, but I don't have a choice. Okay. So now you are being worked on, and you are being worked on. And once this corridor is built, we can then start getting our power plants. Good, good. And of course, once this is worked on, I can bring the money over. Also good. Things are working well. Oh. And I suppose I can start pulling the loot deeper into my base. See? These 2 doors are now being guarded.
Caution! Not all object hotspots are accessible.
Crapola.
Caution! This object has limited access. Caution! Not all object hotspots are accessible. Caution! This object has limited access.
Just moving everything out of the first room.
Caution! Not all object hotspots are accessible.
Okay, let's find her. That's not her. Nope. There she is. Okay, let's psychologically weaken her for now. Since right now my social minions are my strongest minions.
He who walk, are I.
He who walk, stir fry.
Caution! This object has limited access. Object will be moved
first room. Yes, it is. Good. Let's move these out of plain sight as well.
Caution! Not all object hotspots are accessible. Caution! This object has limited access. Warning! Placing this object here renders another object inaccessible. Caution! Not all object hotspots are accessible. Object will be moved shortly. Caution! This object has limited access.
Okay. At this point, my loot is pretty safe. That makes me happy. Still have 98 guys, that's good.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Looks like she might have stolen a briefcase. It's okay. Yes, I know. That will soon be dealt with as well. Oh, this has started. That's good. And so is that. Has she been intercepted yet? Anybody? Anybody? You're just following the scientist. Or not. What are you doing? You're in HQ. Wait a second.
Bow down before me.
Let's see if Smooth Operator gets rid of the rest of her attention. Oh, good. Now we can move this over. Ooh, extra good.
Object move order confirmed. Weaken tag issued.
Nope. Oh well, I think she's just going to steal some of my monies. Unless maybe, you know, some social minions show up now. But they probably won't. Because they are now all chilling out at the other base. Where's the briefcase? Oh, Christ. Oops, wrong button.
Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
Get ready for the cave.
Knit one, hurl one, knit. Ah! You made me drop a stitch! Voodoo.
They will perish. Get ready.
There we go. So she killed 7 workers. That's quite alright. Yep, she did try and steal one of my briefcases. Okay, briefcase room is there. So you should be destroyable at this point.
Room demolition imminent. Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Have you seen anything yet? Nope. Actually, now that I have this open, time to start moving my loot again. Is this 2 or 3? Oh no, it's still 2. Here's where it becomes 3.
Object will be moved shortly.
This will be good, because anyone who's dealing with the freezer can get a bit of loyalty boost.
Confirmed. Object will be moved shortly.
Attention. It's a bit of everything.
Object move order confirmed. Object will be moved shortly.
One
Object will be
there.
moved shortly.
This stuff might all get rearranged at some other point in time.
Object move order confirmed.
Currently I'm trying to put them at like intersections and stuff like that, so that way they're more likely to get interacted with. Let's put you there.
Object will be moved shortly. Object move order confirmed.
You have not prioritized this. I do not like that.
Do this now.
Yeah, do that now.
Object will be moved shortly. Intruder detected on security network.
Let's see, where do we need health? Maybe I'll put that near the infirmary. No, it's still too close to potential enemies. In fact, I'm not so sure I even want this over here. Well, for now, I'll put it over here.
Object move order confirmed.
Endurance.
Object will be moved shortly.
That's going on in the control room. So we will
Object
put
move
that
order
corner for now.
confirmed.
So that's everything in here. Just these two left. Ooh, that might be good to put in the laboratory. I'll put you over here for
Caution.
now.
Not all object hotspots are accessible.
Shut up. And to you, our attention. Might want to put you near the socials. Put you there for now.
This object has limited access.
That should be okay for now. I think. Nope, what have you seen? What did you see? Body bag. Whatever. Don't care. Apparently there is a glitch that it should, when tourists get psyched out, they should stop freaking out. Like if you use psychological weakening on them, but for some reason it does not. Oh well.
Room construction on hold.
Oh no.
Room construction on
Go.
pause.
Do it. That was a mistake. Is Mariana Mamba still on the island? I suspect she is not. Oop, what's going on over here?
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Whoa! Whoa!
Weaken tag issued. Warning. Hostile presence detected.
this not being taken? It should probably be being used. And it is daytime.
Warning, hostile presence detected in base. Intruder detected on security network. Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
Are you the guy who found this the dynamite? It looks like it. Good. Good. All these guys are distracted. That's also good. Are you going home? Yes, you are. Good.
Tag removed.
I should hopefully have, like, no heat anywhere. Yep, I am chill. But I am insane! Good. Oh yeah, as you can see, I have over $2 million again because they finally were able to bring in the gold. Okay, let's see, what else can we do at this point? Okay, well, let's get power in the base first. Let's get some guns.
Unpause.
Let's get those. Let's start building these traps.
Unpause.
No, not in a big rush for any of that. Let's get one of the. Let's get one of each of these.
Room construction unpaused.
That'll be good. Actually, where's Monty? Let's get you some XP. Let's find people who are off by themselves and kill them.
We gonna stop pushing for the next world.
Intruder detected on security network.
I just realized that my sound is coming out of my speakers and not out of my headphones. That might be a problem. Hopefully it's not causing weird sound issues for this video. Because at this point I don't think I want to just start over, because that would be obnoxious. We've done a lot so far, folks. In fact, I should probably be stopping very soon. I think I will stop once we have power. Which, you know, should be soon, considering how many people are supposedly working on that.
My path is chosen.
Not really much to say at this point. Stuff is being built, but not nearly as quickly as I would like it to be.
Me gonna eat their souls right off, man.
Put that there for now. Or not there. Where? Let's put it here for now. Because not very many people are coming in this direction.
Room construction unpaused.
Where are all my freaking power plants? They've been in progress for a really long time. Dark and sinister voodoo man.
The witch doctor, am I in?
Me gonna stick a pin in there.
Kill tag issued.
Still has a long way to go. 355. Still nothing. I'm starting to wish I didn't start opening up other things to do. Yay! Hoping you actually have that. Good. Here's another person with a box. Let's see if each of these are 35. How many more do I need? Two more will bring me up to 150. Three will bring me up to 185. So I need four more of these. Are you guys on your way out? Nope. How about you? Nope. You? You look like a nope. Nope. Ah, this is ridiculous. Oh, you at least have the money. Look at all these people running around, but none of you actually have anything of use. Oh, you've got one. And you've got one. Good. I have 2 on their way. Now, because we haven't actually ever had power, we have nowhere yet. But once it goes green once, it'll start sapping the power. Where are you guys from? Saber investigators. Perfect. Money,
Then
kill.
best be praying.
Let's see how much you get for killing a pathetic saber investigator. 10.
They got no power.
Whoa, did you see that dodge roll over there? Too bad I didn't actually help him, but it was kind of cool looking. Laboratory probably needs 1 more dynamite. Control room probably needs 1 more dynamite.
We gonna eat them
That guy needs to get
bones like that.
stabbed in the face with a voodoo doll. God, look at all this money just on the ground because my valets are just dropping money. Someone better be picking those up. Good. Doesn't matter. He's not getting out of this base alive. Monty's on his way. And he's only digging himself a deeper grave. Literally.
We gonna stick out.
Crap. What are you doing? Oh, he's healing himself. 380. Where is he? Totally not ready for him yet.
Me got that
Oh crap, no.
power.
Intruder tagged for
No, no,
psychological
no, no, no.
weakening.
No, 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 no. Don't you dare.
Yes, I, ma.
Just need 1 more power plant and then we can stave and stop for the day. I think I may have said stave, but I meant save. Yeah, I won't do this little room until this whole thing is ready. And of course, you know, when my super freaks are, my biotanks are ready. But no, until the trap room's ready, there's no point in opening up that little trigger room. Yep, that's almost ready. That's good.
This is vital to my plan.
Let's get the security network up and running as well. That's a good thing to prioritize. Woohoo! And all the doors are now closed. Or at least these would be if they weren't constantly being used right now. That one's probably closed. Good. Good. Yeah, I think at this point we could probably safely stop for a bit. Maybe I'll wait for this to be finished. So there's one object and it is already being dealt with. Who is dealing with it? This man is. Where is Jet-chan? See, Jet-chan started in the perfect area for this trap if it wasn't for the fact that it's just not ready yet.
Weekend tag issued.
Is that Jet-chan?
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
I've already lost him. Maybe he's already left. Somehow I doubt it. Until this room is complete, I won't know for sure. Oh, there he is. Why are you so violent? You haven't even seen anything yet. Hey, Playboy guy, deal with him. You're attacking. Oh, you're gonna kill the Playboy. What a douchebag. It's okay, I have backups. I don't have any of these cells ready yet. Diplomats aren't actually very useful against super agents. Since their loyalty kind of pops back up really quickly. But fortunately now he has a whole bunch of spin doctors coming after him.
Wow!
Can you do at least 21? And that should be enough. Monkey. His name is P. Reed. I wonder if I capture a monkey and interrogate it, what would happen? this will have to be tested in a later video. Do we have security yet? We have security. Oh, we have an interrogation chair now. And we have a somewhat significant amount of power. Oh, and we're about to start getting lab equipment. Oh, well. A door. What are you? Yes, but which object? It'll eventually get put in. I think at this point I should probably stop for the evening. It has been a long day for me. Still no cells? Nope. Maybe I should make that vital to my plan. At this point, they can start taking care of things at their own speed. Oh! Did you see that? Cha-chan just flew away by magic carpet. Base is starting to look good. Look at all that space for money. Hopefully it will all be filled up at some point. Oh, right. Let's put you
Object will
there.
be moved shortly.
And let's put you there.
Object move order confirmed.
Ooh, down to the last three power plants. So that'll give us another 105. So that'll bring us up to 535. Not too bad. I may need to build more later. But it's okay. I have space for it. Overall, this is a pretty good start. Oh, that's finished. That's almost ready. What are you doing? Now you have to escape. I love how they look so inconspicuous when they're trying to escape. I'm not doing anything like trying to break open one of your doors. Biotanks is being worked on. I should probably get them to focus on the lab machine so that they can start doing research.
Do this now.
I'll wait for these two to be done. You're still getting the money. Okay, you always
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed.
Yeah, so now you can kind of see a bit of the security. So this room is totally covered. This room is mostly covered. This hallway is very covered. This is to just catch anyone who's trying to escape. Are any of these rooms being done yet? Nope. This hallway is covered. Pretty much everything in the back isn't, because no one should get this far. Like, honestly, if anyone gets to this camera, that's a problem. I probably will need to add some more speakers, though, at some point or another. The thing is, I don't really want to have speakers in rooms I'm using as training or as, or torture, because then, you know, these guys are stopping what they're doing, which in those two cases are exceptionally important. It's so weird when, like, God, these guys are littering so much. So many half-done tasks.
Weekend tag issued. Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
Me go bury them.
Kill him, Monty. Kill these ones too.
Tickets for the next war.
Warning, high security door breached. Intruder alert! Security door
410. Yeah, both those are really useful. Are we on all of our power? No. Didn't one of you already have a box for us? Grrr. Unless someone dropped the box and now they're going to find it. Oh, there's the box. Eventually they will figure out what the hell they're working on. Okay, well, this is taking longer than I was hoping for it to take, so I'm just going to stop it for now, and we can continue this next time. In fact, hopefully next time we'll be able to see this all in action. Wahaha. Yeah, I'm not even going to do anything off screen at this point. We're still looking good. So, yep, that's it for today. Have a good one. Bye.
I'm playing a game!